Show.
Hunter Hayes.
Yes.
Great job.
Blaring out with Eric Blair. How you doing, brother?
Doing good, doing fantastic.
Tell me how you got involved in this movie and doing Almost Paradise with Victoria Justice.
Beautiful opportunities. I mean, I lucky beyond belief. I got called. Victoria had already sort of sang her part on Almost Paradise, and they wanted a guy, obviously, to sing the other part, just like the original. But they sort of, we didn't know if it was in the right key, right style, all that good stuff. And so I went in the studio with her, with her parts already there, and I sort of, I just booked 4 days in the studio, and I just obsessed over it. I was just like, I've got to do my job of sort of paying tribute to this original classic, timeless song, and also kind of recreate it, kind of do my own thing, because that's why we're doing a new version, And so I did. I spent a bunch of time kind of singing on it and kind of vibing it out, and kind of went in the same direction I felt like they were going, and so I just basically kind of auditioned, and they liked it, and they put it in the movie, and boy, was I surprised, and pleasantly surprised.
Now, Hunter, you've heard the original version with Mike Reno from Loverboy and Ann Wilson from Heart.
Right.
It was a top 13 hit in 1984.
Epic song, yeah, epic song. Like I said, I'm sort of obsessed over finding that fine line between doing what was originally done and what everybody has come to know on that huge epic song, and at the same time sort of doing my own thing, because I felt like that's why they had called both of us in, Victoria and I, to sort of put our own touches and our own taste on it. And so it was kind of finding that balance. I feel like we did. Apparently it was good enough for the movie because they liked it, and they've put it in the movie, and it's a big moment in the movie. I'm pretty pumped.
How is taking the Footloose train changing your life?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, this whole summer's been just a complete whirlwind, from going on the tour with Taylor Swift to getting the news that we're on the soundtrack for the Footloose, the movie, and putting out my debut album actually next week, which I'm pumped about, going on Atlantic Records. My debut record on Atlantic Records.
Give me a high five. That's big time.
And the same day that the album comes out, we'll be on Letterman doing my first song, and it's like, going on my first headline tour, doing a bunch of cool small venues, and putting together my own show. It's like this year has been absolutely amazing.
Now I have to ask you this question: what is it like touring with Taylor Swift?
It's phenomenal. It's touring. I'm a huge fan, so I was still sort of speechless. Like, we talked several times. We got to know each other a little bit, and so the last day I was sort of telling her, look, thank you so much, and I was still speechless. I was still stuttering. I was like, I'm still a huge fan, and but her show was amazing. That tour was phenomenal, and I had a blast. I learned so much from it,
And promote right now. What you have a new single coming out?
I've got my single that's on country radio right now, and it's on the charts. It's called Storm Warning, and it'll be on the new album. It's a self-titled album, so it's Hunter Hayes, coming out on October 11th, and we'll be going around the country, kind of bringing it to everybody at all these cool venues around the country. Go to hunterhayes.com. Shameless album website plug.
Now, Storm Warning, that sounds almost like a spiritual song.
No, so Storm Warning's actually all about a hopeless romantic. It has nothing to do with weather, which is funny, right? It's all about just sort of a 20-year-old wanting to fall in love and not knowing what he's doing, that kind of thing.
The Blaring Out Show.